As a resident physician, I am a product of federal student loans. I needed student loans to get me through undergrad and then obviously through medical school. There's not a reality that I can think of in this current system that I would have been able to get where I am today practicing primary care without federal student loans. Now, if you haven't heard, the one big beautiful bill that just passed caps student loans for professional schooling, so law school, med school, vet school, caps it now at $200,000. And as someone who took out $450,000 just for medical school, it simply would not have been possible for me at all to go to medical school under this current system. So there are two main arguments I've heard in support of this cap. The first one is people saying that it will force medical schools to lower their yearly tuition in order to accommodate medical students being able to afford to go there. I think that that will not be the case. I do not have a lot of faith in that happening. I will be shocked, but happy, but shocked if that were to happen. The second one is I've heard a lot of people just saying you can just take out private loans. And in all of my federal loans, I took out one private loan. It was my freshman year of college. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to work, so I took $10,000 out for cost of living. I got approved even though I didn't have a cosigner, and my interest rate was 10%. At the time, I don't think I was 18 years old. I didn't really understand what that implicated, and now 7 years later, despite paying monthly when I've had to pay monthly, that loan is worth $17,000. That is my experience with private loans, and I think that will be the experience for hundreds of thousands of medical students who still choose to take private loans in order to go to medical school to help people. And I think interest rates and private loan businesses are incredibly predatory, and I think that they will profit significantly off of this bill, and that will only benefit big corporations. I could not imagine taking out an additional $250,000 in private loans with a 10% interest rate. That would be devastating to my financial future, and it will be devastating to medical students' financial future. So you can understand why people are upset, why private loans are not an option, and I think it is very unlikely that medical schools lower their tuition in order to accommodate for this.